There is also unrest in Iran, where social protests have been intensifying for several days, brutally suppressed by the regime there. The United States has announced that it will take action if the authorities in Tehran continue to violently suppress peaceful demonstrations by their citizens. In the background is the uncertain future of Iran's nuclear program, and what happened today in Venezuela, a close ally of Iran, is also significant. Even the Iranian authorities admit that the demonstrators have reasons to be dissatisfied, as Iran's economic situation is becoming dire. But this does not mean that they will not shoot at the demonstrators. We are talking to the protesters. Officials must talk to them, but talking to the rioters is of no benefit. Those who incite them will be dealt with accordingly. The protests in Iran, which have been going on for several days, continue. Their scale and the exact number of deaths are unknown, as Tehran is very careful to prevent information from leaving the country. U.S. President Donald Trump has spoken out in defense of the protesters. If Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, which is their custom, the United States of America will come to their rescue. We are locked and loaded and ready to go. Iran's response was not long in coming. State television attacked President Donald Trump, and at the same time Israel, accusing both countries of inspiring the protests and threatening to attack American soldiers stationed in the Middle East. Thanks to the statements by Israeli officials and Trump, the issue of the protest has become clear. We separate the legitimate demands of the protesting shopkeepers from the destructive elements, and Trump should know that American interference in this internal matter is tantamount to destabilizing the entire region and destroying American interests. The American people should be wary of their soldiers. Despite the ceasefire and the end of the so-called 12-day war in the middle of last year between Iran and Israel and the United States, the situation remains tense. Iran is weakened, losing influence in the region and allies around the world. Today, Venezuela, but this may make it even more eager to resume its nuclear program, which was at the root of the conflict.
I hope they're not trying to build up again, because if they are, we're going to have no choice but very quickly to eradicate that buildup. So I hope Iran is not trying to build up, as I've been reading that they're building up weapons and other things. And if they are, they're not using the sites that we obliterated, but they're using possibly different sites. We know exactly where they're going, what they're doing, and I hope they're not doing it, because we don't want to waste the fuel on a B-2. It's a 37-hour trip both ways.
In recent years, mass protests have erupted several times in Iran, but each time the authorities have brutally cracked down on demonstrators and the organizers have been sentenced to death. It is possible that this time will end similarly, but the Iranian regime has never been so weak, and the international situation so unfavorable for it. The regime in Iran should closely observe what is happening in Venezuela. What happens in Iran in the near future may be crucial for the future of the entire Middle East. It may bring stability or unleash a new war in the region.